U.S. raises tariff on select Canadian goods to 35%. A new executive order signed by President Donald Trump has raised U.S. tariffs on certain Canadian imports to 35%. The increase applies only to goods not covered under the U.S.-Canada-Mexico Agreement, leaving most Canadian exports unaffected. According to the Bank of Canada, approximately 95% of Canadian exports to the United States qualify for tariff-free treatment under the existing trade deal. Experts note the higher rate could still significantly impact some businesses, particularly those relying on non-Canadian components in a supply chain. Baidu teams up with Lyft to launch driverless taxis in Europe. Baidu, a Chinese tech company, has announced a partnership with Lyft to introduce robo-taxis in Europe starting in the UK and Germany by 2026. The companies aim to expand their fleet of robo-taxis across Europe in the following years, pending regulatory approval. Lyft, which recently acquired FreeNow, a European ride-hailing service, plans to integrate Baidu's autonomous vehicles on its platform. U.S. implements $15,000 visa deposit pilot program. The United States will introduce a pilot program requiring travelers from Malawi and Zambia to pay a refundable $15,000 deposit for business or tourist visas. This initiative, announced by the State Department, aims to address visa overstays and concerns related to insufficient security screening. Officials noted the policy could later apply to citizens of other countries with high overstay rates or limited cooperation on immigration verification. Air Canada flight attendants voted in favor of strike action. 99.7% of Air Canada flight attendants have voted to authorize strike action, as the union representing them announced following a recent vote. The Canadian Union of Public Employees says the result highlights worker dissatisfaction after contract negotiation failed to produce a new agreement. Union leadership claims crew members have endured a decade-long contract that involves significant unpaid work responsibilities. While Air Canada's compensation policies align with global standards, the union argues wages have barely increased compared to inflation. Son Heung-min joins LAFC in record-breaking MLS move. South Korean star Son Heung-min called his move to LAFC a dream come true. After a decade-long career with English club Tottenham Hotspur, he signed as a designated player through 2027, with options extending to 2029, in a deal reportedly worth $26 million, an MLS transfer record. Son, who netted 137 goals for Spurs and is the first Asian to claim the Premier League Golden Boot, described leaving the club as a tough but timely decision.